What is going on, Sports Card Nation? This is Hooked on Cards, and today I wanted to go over my sports card investment slash flipping slash collecting strategy. The first tip that I would give to a new investor is to make a list and to separate it into three categories: low risk, medium risk, and high risk. In the low risk category, you're going to have Hall of Fame players like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, or guys that are like LeBron James that are Hall of Fame locks, but they're at the end of their careers, right? And then in the medium risk categories, you're going to have players that are superstars today, like Luka and Giannis. The only reason they're a medium risk is because injuries can happen. And then the third is your high risk, which are going to be like your prospect players, players that haven't proved to done anything in the NBA yet. Another list I like to make is a top 10, 25 and under list. So who are the top 10 players in the league that are 25 years and under? This is a great list because all these players will have a lot of potential still, and they still have a lot of years left in the league to accomplish some great things. After you made your list and you have an idea of what players you want to invest in, the next thing you're going to need to know is what card of that player should you be buying. So as it is right now, Panini owns the rights to football and to basketball, and Topps owns the rights to baseball. After deciding on what player to invest in, the first card you're going to want to go for is that player's rookie card. A rookie card is the player's first card of him when he was in the league. Now you should always be checking on what brands to buy, like I've said before, because just an example, in 2014, the rookie card to buy was Topps Chrome, right? Topps doesn't do football anymore, right? Now it's Panini Prism. So that's always changing, and that's why you should always be doing your research. As an investor, there's two ways to approach buying cards: buying them already graded in a PSA 10 or buying them raw. I personally do both because there is merit for both options. So we're on eBay right now, and I wanted to show you guys the benefits of buying a raw card compared to graded. For one, a raw card is cheaper, it's $250 compared to the PSA 10, which is $1,400. But if you have a good eye for grading, you can find a card that's, raw for $250, get it graded, and it can come out a 9 or a 10, and you can multiply your investment. And that's exactly what I did with this LeBron James right here. I bought this card in February for $36 raw. Okay? I got it graded, came back a PSA 10. I got it express grade. It cost me $80. So I was $100 into this card, and it came back a 10. This card is now worth $1,400. So that is a huge, huge profit. And what shows you the great benefits there is in buying a card raw and then having it graded to multiply your investment. There are some situations where it might not be a good idea to buy a card raw with the intention of getting it graded. For example, like right now, the NBA playoffs are coming, and a lot of people want to buy cards with the intention of flipping them, like buy the finals or something like that. So in this situation, you really want to buy the graded cards because you're not going to be able to send your cards into PSA and get them graded in time for you to be able to sell them by the playoffs, unless you're doing express shipping. And that's just a different conversation, because if you're doing express shipping, you're going to want to have a card that's valuable enough to do express shipping, right? You're not going to spend $80 express shipping on a card that's $100, right? You'll never make money like that. Guys, when you're investing, have the mindset of long term. If the cards end up going up in the short term, great. Another tip I want to give is don't buy the hottest card. If you hear a card that's constantly being talked about and you're deciding to buy it, you're probably getting in on it too late. You want to hit the wave before it happens. If you miss that wave, so to speak, look for that wave to leave ripple effects. So for example, if a Zion Prism PSA 10 shoots up in value, look for its lower end cards to follow behind, like its Donruss rated rookie and its Optic, because if the Prism increase, usually the prices of these cards will follow. Something else that I wanted to talk about is when should you buy the cards. For whatever sports you're buying for, I would recommend buying before that season starts, and the earlier in the year you buy, the better. You kind of want to be buying cards when people aren't paying attention to them. So for example, if you're buying football cards, buy them when people are watching basketball and vice versa. Now, if you're really serious about investing, I highly recommend Market Movers or Card Ladder. They are market research tools where you're viewing each card as if they were like a stock in the stock market. It gives you sales charts. You're able to compare cards. You can even input your collection where you can track the price movement of your collection day by day. It's a really awesome tool that I highly recommend. That's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this content useful, make sure you guys give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, this is Hooked on Cards.